Today is Friday, December 13, 2024. I'm Pastor Michael, and this is Wilderness Wanderings. Our text is from Ruth 3, 7 through 10. When Boaz had finished eating and drinking and was in good spirits, he went over to lie down at the far end of the grain pile. Ruth approached quietly, uncovered his feet, and lay down. In the middle of the night, something startled the man. He turned, and there was a woman lying at his feet. "Who are you?" he asked. "I am your servant Ruth," she said. "Spread the corner of your garment over me, since you are a guardian redeemer of our family." "The Lord bless you, my daughter," he replied. "This kindness is greater than that which you showed earlier. You have not run after the younger men, whether rich or poor." The potential for scandal just increased greatly. This is the days of the judges, after all, when everyone did what was right in their own eyes. Scandal was normal. As we have followed the story of Ruth and now Boaz, both have been portrayed as upstanding people. Each in their own way is righteous in all the best senses of that word. When you're in the presence of such a human, you never know what kind of good things might come your way. But now Ruth has been instructed to remove the symbols of her widowhood, indicating her intention to once again engage in the normal activities of life. She washes and perfumes herself and goes to Boaz's harvest party. She stays hidden until he goes to sleep. Then she uncovers his feet and lays down. What will Boaz say when he wakes up to find a young perfumed woman sleeping next to him or on his uncovered feet? What does it mean that Ruth uncovered Boaz's feet? We are not sure. It's a rare expression. We do know that Leviticus includes a long list of relatives a person is not allowed to have sexual relations with. The expression used there is similar. You shall not uncover their nakedness. Leviticus 18, that's from the King James Version. Further, Boaz has been partying all night and is in good spirits. Everything is ripe for scandal. Boaz is startled in the middle of the night and wakes up to find a perfumed young woman lying at his uncovered feet. Earlier, he had prayed that Ruth would be blessed by the Lord, the God of Israel, under whose wings she has come to take refuge. In response to Boaz's question, "Who are you?" Ruth says, "I am your servant Ruth. Spread the corner of your wings over me, since you are a kinsman redeemer." Ruth invites Boaz to fulfill his own prayer by marrying her. Boaz is a redeemer. He is called on to deliver a family member from evil and trouble, particularly poverty, oppression, or injustice. Boaz responds to Ruth's request with a blessing, but also with the most intriguing statement that this, her second act of mercy, is greater than her first, that is, her commitment to Naomi. Was he completely overtaken with amazement that this young woman would seek him as a husband? Ruth, a poor, younger foreign widow, seeks a marriage proposal from an older, rich Israelite. She who came to find shelter under the Lord's wings will find her full reward from the Lord when the man, who himself voiced a blessing, spreads his wing over her in marriage. This is not a story about scandal, but about redemption. The story is squeaky clean, highlighting the high moral quality of both Ruth and Boaz. There on the threshing floor, the sexual temptation was real. Both knew it, both felt it, both resisted. Allow this story to awaken a desire for righteousness in your own heart. Go now with God's blessing. May the peace of the Lord Christ go with you, wherever he may send you. May he guide you through the wilderness, protect you through the storm. May he bring you home rejoicing at the wonders he has shown you. May he bring you home rejoicing once again into our doors.